Hey guys, I'm back with a get ready with me. So keep watching if you like this look. Let's do this. So let's get the hair out of the face. Just use a headband or a clip or anything that you prefer. And we're going to start off with the eyes. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is the anti-aging one. And I'm just going to pack that all over the lid and up to the brow bone. Then I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette and pack on this white shade called Bump with a Sigma E55 brush. I'm just going to pack that all over the lid up to the brow bone. Then from the Naked Urban Decay Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette, I'm going to use this neutral brown shade called Whiskey and just put that into and above my crease using a Sigma E38 brush. And I'm going to do that on both eyes, and I'm just going to blend and blend and blend. You know the drill. Then we're going to go back in with that full spectrum palette and use this medium purple shade called Sketch and just pack that onto the lid using a MAC brush. I think it's like the 242 or something like that. I'll have that listed below because I don't remember exactly which one I used. It's all rubbed off on my handle. Of course it is. But I'm just going to pack that all over the lids and just keep packing, dipping it in, packing it on, making sure that it's the pigmentation that I want. And then I am going to blend it with the Sigma E38 brush. I'm just going to blend that all over the lid and up onto the crease. And you'll notice some of the color pigmentation will kind of fade a little bit, and then that's when you'll just go back with the MAC brush again and pack on more color. And you'll just go back and forth until you have the pigmentation and just the overall look that you're going for. I wanted it pretty dark, so I had to do this quite a few different times. I think I went back like 3 or 4 times each. Probably packed it on like 4 times and then blended in like 5. Something like that. So here I'm just packing on a little bit more color, and then I will go through and I will blend it again on both eyes. And obviously you want to make sure that they're kind of as even as possible with each other. We don't want one eye super dark and one eye super faded. That's not fun, is it? Then back in that full spectrum palette, we're going to go in with this beautiful shade called Iced and pack that onto the center lid using that MAC brush. And I really liked how this looked on the center of my lid. I thought about doing it all over the entire lid, but then I decided I liked how it kind of just looked mostly in the center. It kind of gave a slight, excuse me, I dropped my concealer. It gives like a slight, almost blue, icy kind of tone to it. And it just gave it just that extra pop that I needed. Now moving on to the face, we're going to use the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer and just apply that all over the face. Obviously that was too much. We're just going to blend that over. I really love this primer, you guys. My skin is very dry, and this primer feels absolutely incredible on my skin. Then we are going to use the Maybelline Fit Me, the Dewy and Smooth, with shades 110 and 120. I have to mix the 2 shades together because 110 is too pale and 120 is too tan. So mix the 2 together and I blend it all over my face using a Morphe M439 brush. And I'm changing between kind of swiping and stippling motions. The stippling motion will give you more coverage, and I did go back a couple different times and just add more coverage to certain locations to my face, and don't forget to blend that onto the neck. Then we are going to grab my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Aquasealer Concealer. That's kind of a mouthful. And this is in the shade Fair, and I'm just going to blend that in with that Morphe brush in like packing or dabbing, stippling motions under the eye. You don't want to rub. That'll take off a lot of the coverage that you're looking for. So just really pat that in. And then I'm going to use the e.l.f. Under Eye Setting Powder with a Real Techniques setting brush and just kind of pat that in underneath the eyes. Now I'm moving on to the other eye. I like doing one eye at a time just to make sure that I don't, excuse me, that I don't get any like creasing or anything like that, because no one wants super bad like creasing under the eye. That's not pretty. So we're just going to go back and set that again, and you can add the concealer anywhere else you would like as well. Then we are going to go in with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and just put that on all over the face. I don't know the name of the brush that I am using. There is no name on it. It's just the biggest fluffy brush that I have. So that's what I used. Next, we're going to go in with the Anastasia Brow Wiz and the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. The Brow Wiz is in the shade Soft Brown. And I don't know why, but for some reason on camera, it looked a little bit more red than it does in person, which is kind of odd, but it tends to work out kind of well with me because my hair naturally has some red undertones in it, so it doesn't look too bad on me. So I'm just using that and filling in the brows, and then we're going to go in with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel and just set those puppies in place. And I'm not a pro with my brows, you guys, but if you want a brow tutorial, I'd be more than happy to record one and get one up for you. Then we're going to go in again with the Naked Smokey palette and use this beautiful shimmery shade called Heyy. And we're going to put that on the brow bone. And I used the wrong brush for that, but I made it work. We're also later on going to use that same shade and put it on the inner corners. Now grab your favorite eyelash curlers if you use eyelash curlers, and let's curl those beautiful lashes. They look like torture devices, I'm just saying. Now the mascara I'm going to use is the Ubame mascara from Milk Makeup. And this is a new mascara that I have never tried, and it is very weird. But the way it made my lashes look, I actually really liked. So I think I'm going to keep using this, and I may even buy the full size because I'm pretty impressed. It's very weird to use the first time, but like I said, I really like it. And if you guys decide to use falsies, right after the mascara step would be the time to add those beautiful falsies. I didn't want to do anything with falsies. I wanted something a little bit more natural, so I avoided the falsies today. Now I'm just going to grab a little angled definer brush and applied that brown shade Whiskey from the Naked Smokey palette and just kind of put that on to define my lower lash line, and then blending it out with a Luxie, I think it's a 234 brush. We're just going to do that on both eyes just to kind of define that lower lash line and then blend it out. Blend away, ladies. Blend away. Now grab your favorite black pencil if you want it a little bit more harsh. If you want it softer, it would be beautiful with a nude shade or even a white. And then just grab that mascara again and pop it on the lower lashes. Here we are grabbing Heyy from the Naked Smokey palette and just putting that on the inner corners. And that's using that MAC brush. Then we're going to go in with the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I believe it's light to medium. And I am just using a brush that I got in, I think it was my Ipsy. I think it's a Me, I think is the brand. That's all it has written on the brush, so I'm not totally sure. But I like how it applies my bronzer. Then I'm grabbing a damp beauty blender, and I am going to bake my face with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Just going to pack that underneath the contour, under the eyes, on the center of the forehead, and down the nose. I didn't put too much under my eyes though. Then I'm going to grab the Champagne collection from Jaclyn Hill and Becca Cosmetics and using Rose Spritz as my blush. This is a beautiful springy shade, and I absolutely love it, you guys. It's so pretty. Now, I cannot tell you why one side looks way more pigmented and strong than the other because it didn't in person, so that doesn't make sense. But we are going to mix Champagne and Prosecco Pop from that same palette, the Champagne palette, and I am going to throw on some Fix Plus on my Morphe M310 brush and pop that on the tops of my cheeks, and then I'm going to add a little bit more with a Morphe M500 to make it a little bit softer and a little bit brighter on the tops of the cheeks. Then grab that fluffy brush again and just kind of blend all that bakage away. And overall, just kind of blend the face, make sure everything is kind of cohesive. Then I am going to grab my Sigma E38 brush and kind of get a rough draft on how I want to contour my nose. Turned out to be a little stronger than I anticipated. But then I go in with a Sigma E40 brush and just kind of blend away those harsh lines so it's a little bit softer. We don't want harsh lines. That's no good. Then just grab that fan brush again, add the highlight, a mixture of champagne and Prosecco pop again on the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, you know the drill. Then we are going to grab this Buxom lip cream in Pink Lady, and then on top of it put Sophia, which is a full-on lip polish, because I just wanted it a little bit darker. It seemed a little bit too baby pink for me. And that was the entire look. I hope you guys really liked it. It turned out beautiful. I'm so pleased. But I hope you guys like it. I'll talk to you later. Bye! I'm gonna let you guys know I have been seriously slacking. It's been 3 months since I have filmed or uploaded a video. I know. I'm pretty upset with myself, but this year has been really rough for me. I've been feeling like total junk. It's been kind of rough, but I promise you guys I'm trying to get back. I'm gonna do this regularly. I'm actually selling my current camera and I'm going to buy a new one. But until I get a new camera, once this one is currently gone, I will be filming on my phone, so the quality may not be as good, and I apologize in advance for that. But I will get more videos up for you guys. I promise. It will happen. I promise. But if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Please hit that subscribe button. I love you guys. I will talk to you later.